So some of the stuff that I learned from COVID, even though we're still kind of going through it, it'd be physical health, mental health, stuff around the nature of like, caring for your needs and stuff is this, um, just to be aware of like how you're doing. I remember when COVID first started, it was in March of 2020. I was in my senior year of high school, things were going great. And then we all had to leave. We were all told, go home, and we weren't given much instruction on that. But we all got home and we were like, yeah, cool, awesome. 2 weeks out of school, nothing to do. And then it became more serious. It became more than just 2 weeks out of school. It became a month, then 2 months, and then it was like, okay, well, how am I going to graduate? Like, am I going to be able to walk? And then they were like, no. And a lot of stressors were involved around that. And um, unfortunately, at the time, during that, I was in a very unstable, unhealthy relationship. I wasn't able to walk like I wanted to, and I was working at a grocery store in town. So I had a lot of weird things going on in my personal life, and I was not checking with myself. I did not have a regulated diet. I was not working out. My schedule was pretty much go home after working like 10, 11 hours, play games up until I had to go to work again and do the same thing. And eventually in there, I'd get like some amount of sleep, but not a lot, not a lot at all. Um, and thank goodness I was, um, fortunate enough to get out of that situation. And, as COVID really went on, it really took a hit on my mental health and um, just really um, made me realize like this is important. Like getting out there, working out, meditating, or even simple stuff like taking not just gaming in that sense, but really just being like, okay, I got water here. I'm gonna take a good 20 minutes just for myself to play some games, and just kind of go about doing that. And it's really um, it was really about connections too. At the time of during all of that, um, I was living with my dad, which I've never lived with my dad at all. So we had no connection whatsoever. I honestly had no friends other than like one, like a childhood best friend, and I was working, dealing with the grumpy people all day long. Because everyone was trying to get stuff, but we didn't have it due to the supply chain and such on, so on and so forth. But for a lack of a better word, um, COVID really taught me discipline and like just be humble and be thankful and little tips and tricks, like wanting to meditate for a little bit or playing a game and just really taking that time for yourself. Um, and people have come along in my life even after COVID, who have really encouraged not only the betterment of myself, but really just to step back from working such long hours and really, live a little bit. Yeah, the COVID I think was not only unpredictable, but no one was ready for it. No one expected it, and we lost a lot of I think routine and stability, not only in our country but in other countries, and we've lost people um, to COVID. But things seem to be going somewhat decent now, so that's good news. But I think that those tips and tricks that I learned and how to kind of get a good routine and stay on a stable routine as far as like, health and food wise made a huge difference in connecting with people as much as you can. Um, Although it may not have been my dad, but, just coworkers, grandparents, stuff like that made a huge difference during that time. So, yeah, I hope that there was something that you could take from this video, whether you experienced COVID differently or not. But I hope that there was something that I said that was able to help you out in a sense of learning how to live in a pandemic while the world's like burning around you. But thank you.